Welcome back to the second episode of Start to Finish. Hope you guys enjoyed that new intro, and I just wanted to thank you for all the support on the debut episode. It's clear that you guys want to see more of this series, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. This episode is going to work a little bit differently than last episode. Here we do have some fix-ups and customization that we're going to be doing on some figures here, but we're also going to be taking a trip over to Jesus' house, who lives near me here in New York City, so we're going to be doing some trades. He's also going to show you guys how to crack open completely Mattel torsos. I did a tutorial a while ago, but the way he's explaining it is going to be way better. Also some trades as well, so I can't wait to show you guys. But let's go ahead and start here with what we have in front of us. So basically in terms of customization today, we're going to be doing 3 or 4 head swaps and an arm swap. Let's start off here with this Daniel Bryan figure. Hope the head does not drop. Here we have the WrestleMania 29 Toys R Us exclusive figure. The head scan that's on it currently is nice. However, the one he is holding is my personal favorite Daniel Bryan head scan of all time. Let's see if we can get a good look. This head scan, speaking of head scans, my news video was about how, certain screaming heads or expressive face scans look bad. This one is amazing. It looks exactly like Daniel Bryan. So we're going to go ahead and do a swap. Swap these two. It's going to look really good on the WrestleMania 29 body. I know a lot of people have done that before, but I'm going to be doing it now. We have some CM Punk custom head skins that we're going to be swapping. So here we have the All-Stars and a custom that I got from Jesus a few months back. And we're going to be swapping the heads. So the Battle Pack 7 head scan is going to be going onto the All-Stars body. And then the SES head scan is going to be going onto this custom, which I think is going to look really, really great. So that should be awesome. And then finally, we have a fix-up that we're doing with an actual custom. And once again, this is another custom that Jesus made for me. The Hideo on the left in his Kenta attire before he was in WWE was completely repainted by Jesus. And here we have the NXT figure on the right. So we're going to be swapping the head scans as well as giving him the arm sleeve that he has been wearing, or at least that he was wearing, just basically to make it more up to date with what Hideo has been wearing, which is going to look awesome, I think, on the Kenta body. So we're going to go ahead and start, I think, with the Daniel Bryan, then the CM Punks, and then the Hideo. So it's going to be a head swap, an arm swap, head swap with the Punks, and a head swap with the Bryan. Let's go ahead and do that all right now. Like I said, I think we're going to start off with the Daniel Bryan head swap here. Just to heat these up, because this doesn't have a figure it's on, I'm just going to put it right over here. Put his hands there, if you can see. And just try heating both heads up at the same time. Gonna be more patient with this head scan, unlike my Rollins, so that hopefully it doesn't snap. Trying to get the wire out of the way here. That should just about be enough here. Let's go ahead and take off this Bryan head scan. Very easily just comes out. And we're gonna go ahead and swap the bearded short hair head scan onto it, and I already know it looks awesome, but we're going to go ahead and take a good look at that after we are done with our other fix-ups. Not that many here, but here we've got our next Punk fix-up. Let's get a better look at these two one more time before we swap the heads. I think this one's going to look awesome here, so let's go ahead, put them like that. And definitely going to be careful with these two, especially the one on the left, because it is a custom. Let's get a little bit of a closer zoom in so you can see. All right, here we go. That's definitely good enough here. And this one was already cracked, you guys can see, so I'm going to be extra careful right there. Almost snapped, or not snapped, but came out because this has already been torso cracked. In fact, I kind of have to reglue it because the torso is getting loose. So there's the Battle Pack 7 head scan. I always remember that's Battle Pack 7, I should say. I don't know why. Then here's the SES head scan. Boy, these both kind of looked like they were going to come out. Let's go ahead and pop the SES head scan on the custom, just by using our thumb, or our palm I should say, right there. And then here is number 2. I've done this fix up a while ago. Looks really good with the SES vest. I know these already look awesome, but again, we will look at it once we are finished with this last one right over here, which is of course Hideo Itami. So I think what we're gonna do here, I think these skin tones are different, if I am correct. Yeah, this is definitely whiter. This one is more of the tannish look that matches Hideo. So we're going to go ahead and swap the hand first and then swap the arm onto the Elite as well as the head skin. So let's go ahead and start off with this hand swap. And again, we're going to be using my same trick with the cooldown of the hand from the first episode of Start to Finish. So go check that out if you haven't already. If you want to know how to swap hands more efficiently, we're going to go ahead and get started right now. Alright, that definitely should have been enough. You see the hand's going to come out really easily. Same thing goes for this one. I believe these are the same pegs. Actually, they're a little bit different. You could tell the Hideo hand is a little bit thinner. Yeah, that's really loose. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to find a new hand for my fodder bin. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and pop out this... I think it's like a DDP shoulder. I don't know why it's on there. Just pop it out of the peg so that we can use the arm by itself onto the custom Kenta or Hideo figure. Usually I'd use pliers for this. Actually fairly easy with my hand. So now we're going to go ahead, swap these two head scans. Let's zoom out here. Swap these two head scans and also take off this arm and put the new arm on there. I'm actually going to try out this hand, maybe. Let me actually try that first. Let's see if this hand will actually work and swap onto the black arm sleeves. That as well should have been enough, and you can tell this is more of like, this matches the original peg that was in the black arm sleeve. Let me see if we can get a focus here. I know that Hideo in the background's messing up. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at all three hand pegs. You can definitely tell that the newer mold is very, very different, much more thin. This one matches up with the wider hand way more, and I'm sure will fit into this one, but we're going to let the hand cool down so that it'll fit into the arm sleeve easier. This is good enough. There we go. It's got some chipping at the bottom, which is kind of annoying, but anyways, okay, now it is time to... this actually might be warm enough. Yes, it is, from the other swap. It was just heated up over there, so we're going to go ahead put this arm on. A little bit tight, but we are good. That looks awesome. And now it's time for the major part, of course. The head scan swap, which I hope looks awesome. So we're going to start that right now. Hoping this is good enough. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pop this out right there. Bada boom. There's number one. We're going to be careful with number two here because he's been torso cracked, as you can see. So the peg is a little bit looser, but he comes out just like that. Again, let's zoom all the way out over here. And time for the moment of truth here. Will it look good? I'm actually going to have to reheat this a little bit. It's not really going in. I guess it didn't heat up the deeper part of the head scan, so we're going to do that for like 10-15 seconds. Yep, that should have been enough to finally push it in. Let's see. And... oh my, I like it. Let's go ahead and get a zoom out over here. Look at this whole thing. Wow. This looks very, very nice. It is kind of a mashup of both of his attires, his modern attire as well as his throwback Kenta attire. I do like the sleeve, but I'm now thinking it might look better with just the white wrist tape. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's a mashup of his current attire with the sleeve and his old Kenta attire, the new head scan, which is much better than the old if we're going to compare the two right over here. Definitely prefer this one. I see way more of a resemblance, but let me know what you guys think down below. I think this looks really great. Maybe I should put on the other white wrist tape arm, but again, tell me what you guys think. This Hideo fix-up, though, overall is really cool. Let's go ahead and take a look now at the Brian as well as the Punk. Let's fix the camera here. We can put that down over there. Here we go. Here's what we're looking at here. This custom with the SES head scan is very, very nice. This head scan fits the body very well. I really got to put some glue here. His torso's bothering me. Matches the attire super nice. This is the attire overall is just so clean. I love the pink and the white. Just a great attire, great head scan. One of the more rare CM Punk head scans, definitely. So, digging this. This is a fix-up as well I've done a few times before in the past. Though it's not very accurate because he's got the tattoo and the long hair, so I might just have to swap the head scan out with maybe a more modern CM Punk head scan with the shorter hair, and I'll definitely find a body, maybe the Elite 1 Punk, to put this head on. We're definitely going to figure that out one, though, because the All-Star Punk is truly just an amazing figure. Love the yellow attire. Of course, matches his pipe bomb attire. But finally, the last figure we're looking at, in terms of fix-up, is this Daniel Bryan. And this is easily one of my favorite Mattel head scans. I've never put it on this Toys R Us exclusive body, and I really, really like it. This head scan is just awesome. I think it fits almost any single Daniel Bryan figure it touches. I know a lot of people have done this fix-up before, and I'm really digging it. But that does it just about for the fix-ups at least at my place. We're gonna go ahead and go over to Jesus's with a quick jump cut, probably right now. All right, so now we are over here at Jesus's house. We got a little table right here because he's going to be showing you guys a few different ways to fix loose shoulders on figures, and also going to be doing a torso crack with this Jeff Hardy that he's trading me. So wherever you want to start.
So yeah, so we're gonna start things off with Jeff Hardy. We're just gonna do a torso transplant, putting this torso onto this. Ryan prefers the No Way Jose, Dean Ambrose style legs.
Yeah, I'll just show you guys really quick. It's just because the leg on this one is a little bit wonky, so I'd just rather have, better legs on
Right,
there.
so we're gonna switch this torso over to this.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna be fixing that for him. I got an Elite 45 head scan right here with the neck peg. Just gonna take off the torso, put the head in, glue it back on, and all will be better.
Yeah, so a while ago, I actually, on my channel, and I learned my tips all from Jesus. He's like the master of cracking torsos, I call him. But a while ago on my channel, I did a tutorial on how to crack the top half of your torso. Maybe I'll have that link down below, because I did it like over a year ago when I first figured it out. But Jesus is going to show you how to do it probably even better, and then also the bottom half, which I kind of suck at doing. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now.
All right. Normally, I would suggest you use hot water for this. Well, if you're starting off customizing cracking torsos your first time, I definitely say warm up some hot water in the microwave for 5 minutes. However, I've been doing this for God knows how long, so I'm just gonna show you. You take a flathead screwdriver, you go right behind here. You want to make sure you go where the seam is, and you want to pop up. Just like this. You see how it just cracked easily?
Yeah, actually, when I did my tutorial, I said you have to use a knife, but you don't really have to use one, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest using the knife on the upper part. And as you see, since I've applied pressure into the seam, it has cracked this side and this side. So all we're going to do is rotate it over, put it underneath as well, pop it up on this side, and boom, pop it up on that side.
See how easy it is?
Clean crack.
There you go.
So now, we're going to take the Rollins head scan. We're just going to apply it. We're going to put it on. And sometimes this may be a little tricky because like you have the arms popping out and so on and so forth, but you can't really see. But this right here, the circular part for the peg, is like it's not going in. So I'm taking this small flathead and I am applying pressure so that way it can stay.
You're talking about the neck peg, right?
Yeah. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna take this apart, so that way it won't have to frustrate me. Bring this down and boom. So as you can see...
Here, let me see it for a second. Basically what he was doing is putting the bottom part of the neck peg, you see the white part, he's fitting it into the actual torso piece. Here, you can take it. So that he can now put the back piece on, right?
Yes. We're gonna glue the back part of the torso. And what I like to do is, I like to use crazy glue. It's a very strong glue. So... you just glue along the lines. You put a little bit, don't put too much because it does get on your fingers. It gets on mine all the time, so don't worry. I'm not a pro at like gluing things.
Just wash your hand afterwards. Pretty simple.
Yeah, with hot water because it does get all over and it is pretty messy. And you wanna I just got glue right here. So what you wanna do is you wanna hold it along the sides, line it up with the torso, and then once it's lined up correctly. As you see, everything is lined up.
Hold it into place, right?
Yep, you just squeeze it together. And the glue will hold it into place. And voila, Ryan Seth Rollins is finally done. And he has the laugh.
Hold on, he's got the Lonzo Ball t-shirt on, by the way, which I forgot to talk about.
For the first pick, or the number 2 pick for the Los Angeles Lakers, they select Lonzo Ball.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox is better.
No, he's not.
Alright, so here's the Rollins complete. Wanted to get a better look at it over here. By the way, I forgot to mention, right over here on the screen, you can see Jesus' Instagram. Go ahead and check it out. Also, his YouTube channel is going to be linked down below, which he should hopefully start posting on soon again, but we'll see. Just wanted to plug his stuff because, I wanted to thank him for doing all this stuff. But now let's go ahead and move on to the Jeff Hardy.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is, just take this Jeff Hardy and... put it onto this one. So
basically the same steps, right?
Yeah.
But we're also going to be showing the bottom piece as well, right?
Yes, indeed, we are. So the same thing. Just crack it. Boom. Just put it under the arm. Connect to the seam. And boom, you already have the crack right there. This is a Jack's head scan onto a Mattel peg. So, and it is easier for this head scan to come off. So now as you see with this, this torso was already cracked. It was just glued. However, you can still do the same thing.
Still applies.
Yeah. So since it has the opening, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the flathead in there.
Be very careful with that, by the way, guys.
Indeed, you don't want to cut yourself.
Do you usually have to heat up the bottom piece if it's not
Yes. If you are having trouble with the bottom piece, what I suggest you do is heat up water for 5 minutes in the microwave with a coffee mug. Let the water cool down for like a second or two. Put the lower part in there. Take a box cutter. Make sure you go to the middle first. As you're going down, you also want to make sure that these sides are open.
Right.
Make sure you don't apply too much pressure, because if you're moving left and right, the opening, like
the plastic's gonna twist, right?
It'll start morphing and it'll look miserable. So that's pretty much it for that. Now we are going to put the lower half onto the No Way Jose legs. And by the way,
Ambrose crotch piece.
yeah,
right?
this is an Ambrose crotch piece, the Elite 48 that you actually gave me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
spray
wow,
painted it with Tamina white primer spray paint, and it works fine. It doesn't chip at all. Completely playable. And yeah, so here we go.
You know what I was actually thinking? I'll get you guys' opinion on this. With this Hardy that he's about to crack, I was thinking of swapping this Mattel head skin and the arms because it matches the white. You think you'd like that? Yeah. With the t-shirt? I think it'll look pretty nice, but we'll figure it all out because we have a lot of trades that I'm going to be showing afterwards, probably when I get back, but right now you're just applying the glue, right?
Yeah. Alright, so pretty much what I did, like last time, well, not like last time, I showed you the upper part and I'm showing you the bottom part now. Just re-glued the sides, re-glued the inside, and now the torso is completely movable, it won't fall apart, and it's back to place. Yep. Now we're just going to repeat the same thing with the upper part.
Yeah, essentially with the glue on the bottom piece, you do the same thing with the top piece, just fill in the seams, right? Is that correct? And then basically same thing. Same crazy glue, it's going to work great.
Oh, CM Punk.
Oh my god, bro. That video, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the video of Jeff and Matt Hardy, you know, shooting on CM Punk in that diner, but like literally we reference that every single time we talking.
So anyway, sorry guys. We're going to put this right back. I already lined it up. Boom, close it. Boom! Couldn't do that in your company or your figures. But anyways, so yeah, once again, just glued it right back together. The Elite 57 torso, so it's an up-to-date Jeff Hardy with an older style head scan.
Show the front, if you don't mind.
Yes, indeed, I will.
Here we go. Yeah, I love it. I love these legs a lot. They're really articulated. They go out and front a lot. Really loving this. Might be fixing this up. I'm not sure. I might keep it because this looks awesome, but there we go. There's the Jeff. I know a lot of you guys know that Jesus has a major like wrestling figure collection, but these are all of his Dragon Ball Z figures, and they're super nice. Which one's your favorite, by the way? You got so many
Super
here.
Saiyan 3. That's my favorite.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Oh my. How many you have?
I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm getting more to expand the collection. Super Saiyan 3 is just like my all-time favorite form. Very nostalgic.
That's mad nice.
Like I was watching the video of him turning Super Saiyan 3 for the first time like last week, and I was screaming.
So this is SmackDown, this is Raw, and like over here we actually have some figures that I might be getting in a trade. I don't know about the Undertaker.
Not the Undertaker.
Not the Undertaker, but Undertaker or not Kevin Owens and Ciampa. I think I'm getting. But there's just a lot of figures in here that I don't have. Like, for example, this Matt Hardy, haven't seen it in person. It's amazing. The Tyler Bate, there's some other figures in here, like this Triple H, I don't have it. Kurt Angle. SES Punk looks great. There's a lot of really nice figures in here. Alright, literally no exaggeration. In my opinion, Jesus has the best collection of Jeff Hardy. So, like, I wanted him to show one by one which ones he's got, so you go right ahead.
This one was, I believe, when he wore that red. It's not 100% accurate because there's some green in the red and black armband, but I don't really care too much for the green. I like it the way it is right here. As you see, there's like purple. I just did like a dry wash with it, with the red and then the blonde. I am going to fix this up because I want to make it seem like it all blends in together. But this is like a 2007, maybe 8 Jeff Hardy in his earlier year. No,
so
probably
cool.
7 because he cut his hair in 2008 in the beginning of it, ending of 2007. But yeah, I got this white tank top from eBay. I think it looks wonderful this way. It's made from an Elite 57.
This was my favorite right here.
This one?
No.
The adrenaline. Oh, this one? Okay, so yeah, this is my favorite as well. As you know, last year I bought like every Adrenaline 1 Jeff Hardy known to man. This is my favorite attire because it was like my first Ruthless Aggression Jeff Hardy. It was the first Ruthless Aggression Jeff Hardy anyway, so I just wanted to convert it into an Elite. It took me 4 attempts because in my other ones, the legs were loose. I didn't like the way the paint looked.
That's it.
And so on and so forth. But yeah, BW sculpted this head scan for me. Shout out to him. The rest was painted by me. The arms were painted by J-Ring Customs. I cracked the Elite 57 torso and just completely redid the leg designs. Alright, and with this Jeff Hardy, this was just pretty much based off of his like Ruthless Aggression 2-pack. I forgot what series it is. It's with Matt Hardy. I absolutely love the white and black. Very nice figure.
It's really simple too.
Yeah,
right?
it's the top is made from the Elite 33 shoots, Seth Rollins, and then
I was gonna say
57.
Are the arms like Sin Cara or what is that?
No, the arms are. It's actually the Elite 57 arms, just acetone. Same
right,
for the
right,
shoulder, because the shoulder is molded in white.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This was made by Cody. I do not know the exact attire or the exact like date he wore it. We thought it was the Rumble 09, but it's not. But I do remember seeing him with this face paint. Can't really remember too much. Same for this. This was just a random like blue electricity attire he wore like back in the day. I think it was in TNA maybe.
Yeah, that one too is one of my
Yeah, he has like
favorites.
3 versions of it. He has the blue, pink, and green, which I want one day.
Yeah.
Next up is pay-per-view 20 head scan. This was based off the Jax figure. Cody did a fantastic job painting the face. He also painted this and this one as well. I painted the blue armband, painted the blue belt, nothing really too much, but the face paint is absolutely crazy. Like, the white is so clean on this. This one I did. This is the shop exclusive Jeff Hardy with
That
the red
Jax
face
figure
paint.
is really rare, right, of this one?
Yeah, and actually he did wear the red face paint. It was from a tag team match in like January of 08, I believe it, or not 08, 09.
It's one of the coolest face paint designs to me.
No, not
the blood
09.
red.
Yeah, it was 09. Oh yeah. So yeah, it was him and Matt versus like Edge and Big Show or something like that. But yeah, just painted the belt green, painted the face paint, not really too hard. Next up, Cody did this for me. This is what I was telling you about. Is like the secondary to that Blue Lightning attire. It's the lime green. I told him to match it with the entrance gray head scan because it looks crazy. But it's not gonna stay like this. I'm gonna use it for a show and then maybe swap the head with another head scan. Next up, I don't remember when he wore the blue.
I might be getting this too, by the way, if everything works out.
Yeah. This one, these arms were made by Cody. I forgot what attire it is, but this was the first or second Adrenaline 1 Jeff Hardy I made out of the Matt Hardy legs. Like I said, just iffy to me. Bought this shirt from eBay. Just put the Adrenaline 1 head scan on it. Moving on to this one.
General manager just messaged you.
Shout out.
Shout out to Michael Cole. You just made this one, right?
Yeah, this is the Elite 57 Jeff Hardy, and I got the shirt from Haluva Figs on Instagram. Shout out to him. Yeah, he just gave me the Matt Hardy Marvel shirt, and I just put it on the Elite 57. I think it looks awesome. It's gonna stay like this. So very happy about that. And then last but not least is the WWE Shop Jeff Hardy. The head scan actually went to this figure, the pay-per-view 20. And yeah, just had an extra Adrenaline 1 head scan laying around, threw it on here along with the entrance gray shirt, and that's pretty much it for the Hardys.
Yeah, these are amazing. Again, one more look because I mean, literally, I think Jesus does have honestly the best collection of Jeff Hardy customs.
CM Punk.
These are absolutely amazing. Alright, so we are now back home, and it is time to show you guys everything that I got from Jesus' house. Again, I'm plugging his channel and his Instagram. They are down below, so make sure you go follow and subscribe to him. Let's start off with just the more basic stuff, I guess. He traded me this Tommaso Ciampa figure. Unfortunately, I did not get the Johnny Gargano off him because he has a custom Elite out of it. However, I did want Tommaso, and I'm happy to get it. I know there are Elites coming out, but I don't have him in my collection, so I just wanted to get that in there. So this is really cool. Going to put a knee brace on him and maybe even make a custom Elite, though I am not sure. As you guys know, he did fix my SummerSlam Elite Seth Rollins, and the head scan on there is just a placeholder. He customized this, what is this, Elite 34? I forget what head scan this is exactly, but this is going to look really good on the SummerSlam figure, especially because the hair is all black, so I cannot wait to swap that. It's going to look amazing. I already know. And we're going to be doing these fix-ups as well as some other ones you'll see on the next episode to start to finish, so you guys are going to have to stay tuned. We've got this amazing Code Breaker custom of Chris Jericho in his 2007, I believe, attire. This is an attire I have always wanted in my collection. Forever. I've wanted a custom of this. Jesus made this a little while ago. Doesn't really use it. It was just something he made to have in his collection, and now it is mine, and it is awesome. So, might be swapping the head scan with this other one that he gave me. We'll just have to figure that out again next episode. Stay tuned. Here's a custom Kevin Owens. I was really surprised he wanted to trade me this because this is super duper awesome. It's got the red hand tape and wrist tape as well as the red kick pads, which I believe was made by Cody or Steisenberg's Customs. It's also got a cloth t-shirt. Going to be swapping the head scan because I don't really like this one, but this figure is awesome. Don't really have the greatest Kevin Owens collection, so have to add that in there. He also fixed up my Toys R Us AJ Styles. For the longest time, I believe it was this shoulder or this shoulder, was super duper loose and I couldn't use it, but now he fixed it for me, so I'm going to be doing a head swap with this as well, so that's going to look really good. Two more here, and this is his custom lead Jeff Hardy that he traded me, like you guys saw earlier, and I'm going to be doing a fix-up with this as well, I'm pretty sure, so this is going to look awesome, but this figure is so cool. It's got No Way Jose legs. He painted it all up. I believe the arms were done by Cody as well. Shirt comes from the same place, I think, on eBay as that Kevin Owens t-shirt, and it's a Jax head scan, so we're going to be doing some swapping. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then finally, I think maybe what I'm most excited about, because when I asked him if it was for trade, I was really, really surprised he wanted to trade it, and that is this custom Adam Cole. I have made years ago some Adam Cole customs that were terrible. This one is awesome. If I am correct, Cody painted this up as well. It says Cole on the back. It's got the red tights, his symbol on the front. The head scan is a Dolph Ziggler head or face with Bo Dallas hair. It looks really great. Looks a lot like Adam Cole. And whenever they do release an Adam Cole figure, I will certainly be able to swap the head so that it's 100% accurate and I have an elite. That, of course, if they don't release an elite first, which I assume they don't. But I'm going to go ahead and put everything together here. Man, this was a big episode of start to finish. But if you want to see more episodes, let me know, because I'm really digging this series as of right now. All of these changes and customs of these right here are going to be coming on the next episode, so stay tuned to that. But thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more episodes of start to finish, like I said, just comment down below and stay tuned to the next one. I'll see you guys later.